Play. Okay.
Okay?
Recording is in progress.
Okay. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Good evening, everybody. Today, actually, it's related, our Dharma talk of today, it's somehow related to the Dharma talk of last week. Because last week we talked about 24 conditions that affecting on us in our life. So today, one of these conditions, actually, it's called kamma pachaya. It means the affecting of the karma of our life. Okay, karma, it's Sanskrit, karma, it's Pali. Just with R, without R, it's the same things, same words. But today I want to explain actually how much is karma or karma is affecting on our life. And first I want to start with this, that we are living the life, okay? We are staying in the universe, okay? We have surrounding, we have all the atmosphere around us, and we are just creatures inside this world. So what things it's affecting on us, or what exists, which kind of law is exist in the world, okay? So order, what kind of law or order is exist in the world? So one thing that law it exists in the world, it's the law of the season, we call it. Okay, in Pali there is the name. It's called utu niyama. Niyama, it's a law or order, how the things function. What is how the things working? Okay, functionality of the work. So of the world. So one thing that affecting on the world, and of course we are in the world, but it's affecting on the world. It's called utu niyama, the order of the season. We can call it like this. It's a nature. It's a nature things. It's the unorganic things. Like for example, the sun shining. So when the sun shining, sun shining on the sea, for example. So then the water getting warm and vibrating, and then the humidity going up to the sky. Going up to the sky, they are not disappearing. They are not going to the moon or whatever. They are staying in the atmosphere. And this is nature. This is how the world exists. Okay, so it's going, this humidity going up, and then it's become the changing the weather maybe. Why? Because the earth moving, because the earth moving became cold. So the weather changing, it became cold. Maybe became like the pressure of the air is changing. So we get maybe high pressure in one side, another pressure in another side, and then start to be cloud. And this cloud moving became windy. Okay, so you're moving, and then certain time they became so cold and start to rain. So then the rain falling down. Why? Because the gravity. So falling down, and then became on the mountain, maybe too cold, became snow. This is just nature, okay? This is nature, how it's working. And then it's melting, and then or the rain falling, and then it became a river. And then this river continue going down and coming to the sea. And then something like moving like this, okay? So we have different kind of activity that it's, let's say, unorganic activity or function of the world. Like we said, the wind, the rain, the sun, the wave of the sea. The wind is moving the sea, became wave. Maybe it even can make earthquake or tsunami. Different. Or how the globe moving became a earthquake and maybe volcano. So all these things is influence. Became hot, became cold. The season changing, became fire somewhere. Okay. And then maybe there is the land. So sometimes the land is over, the water coming over the land. So all these things is influence somehow our world around surrounding us. We are part of it. So somehow we influenced by this. Yeah. So, for example, if I take, for example, the Bodensee, okay, the sea in Germany. So, if we talk about this, the heat eating the water of the Bodensee, and then the water start to vibrate. So, if someone come and put a glass of water on the sea side nearby the sea, so the heat of the sun will eat the water of the glass. So the glass also vibrating. And this person, after some time coming and sitting nearby, and he's very nice under the sea, nearby the seaside, under the sun. So the sun is touching his legs. So he also starting to sweat and also vibrating. Same like the sea, same like the glass. As a nature things. Okay, maybe he became a reddish color because he exposed to the sun. He also changed the color of the body. So things influence because we are in this way. When he go to the water, he became wet from the water. Okay, he get out, it start to dry again. He's standing, maybe in the wind cold. He feel cold in his body. He affected by this wind. Maybe he's sitting under the sun. It's too hot. Okay. So you see all these things. It's influence on us. Maybe nearby he turned the cigarettes and then I touch. Ooh, very hot because the heat of the cigarettes. It's touching his body. Also feel pain. Okay. So you see that we have what we call season order or season law of the nature. Okay, that's why even you have sometimes you have winter, you have summer, you have so the season of the year changing accordingly, because this is how the world is working, function as a physical, unorganic. So this is one thing that we can say affected the world. Okay, we say niyama. Niyama is the order or the law. So we have altogether 5 laws like this that is managing the world. The first one is unorganic. The second one is the organic law. What is the meaning of organic law? Bacteria, genetica. Okay, you have seeds. You have some seeds, different kind of wheat or different kind of rice. Or if you take the sugar cane, you can take from this sugar the sweet taste, okay? Or the bee create honey, okay? This is organic things that happen, okay? For example, you have a different kind of fruit from different tree, coming different fruit. From lemon tree, you get lemon. You don't get apple, okay? From apple tree, you get apple, okay? So even you can say you have some manipulation genetic. People today, they're making different manipulation. They can control the nature, how they change the nature. Okay, so they make different fruit, different flowers. I saw some flowers red, different colors even from the flower because of genetica of the fruit. Some they take from the tree, they take branch for one tree, they put it on another tree, and then they create different kind of fruits on the tree, maybe better one. Okay, improving the things. Also, you can say we are part of the genetic of our family. If you go to Africa, most of the people, they are black. If you go to China, everybody like this. I'm not European, I'm brownish, okay? But in Europe, people mostly, they will be white color. So the genetic of the father and mother, they're also affecting on us. This is also part of it, okay? And then if you take 2 children, like twins, normally they look the same because of genetic, okay? The genetic affecting of how we look like. You see that we are living in a world, we are affected by unorganic things, but we're also affected by organic things. This is we call in the biga, like this, biga niyama. Okay, this is the law of the organic things. For example, if children coming from the same family, then sometimes they have defect in the organic. They have problem. They say don't marriage between the family together because the percentage that you will have some problems is increasing. Okay. Also today they manipulate the genetic so they can improve some sickness they can see already in advance, so they can control it. That this one will not be, this one will be, whatever. So, for example, you see that how we talk about organic things. So the tree, of course, how the tree will grow up, it's depend on the soil, it's depend on the ground. But also it depends on the water. If there is no rain, it will not grow up. And it also depends on the season. If you put them in the wrong season, maybe it's in the winter, it cannot grow up. If you maybe in the summer also, it cannot grow up. So this is have some kind of rule of how all these genetic things is working in the nature. Okay, and you see that this combination between the temperature, between how much water you give. If you give too much water, also maybe the plant will die. That's why sometimes when they put the flowers or something, they put it in some. Maybe they want to put it in the house, so they make it all down, so the leftover water can go leak out. So it's the flower will not get too much water; it will get rotten. Okay, so all these things it's affecting on us. You know the dolly, you heard, I think most of you heard the dolly. They take from genetics, they create two kinds of sheep, two kinds of animals. You know it, I think, huh? You heard, you know, I think what I'm talking about. Two kinds of animals they create from the same genetic things. So you have many things like this. For example, the tree is not stay forever. So they can start to get some kind of colors. In Germany, you can see it very clear how they change the season of the cold season. Slowly, it start the color of the tree start to change. But every tree will be different colors. And then after some time, it's falling as a nature. Okay, so the tree will eat it again. So all these things, it's like, let's say, organic things. Also, we have the potential to live 100, 120 years. We cannot live more than this. Also, we have, for example, 170, 175. Mostly the tall people, they can get 190. I don't know how much. Very difficult to get 2 meters. Okay. So we have some kind of organic effect that affecting on us. Then we have another one. This is called Dhammacari. What does mean Dhammacari? This is the order line of the norma. For example, anicca, dukkha, anatta. For example, gravitation, centrifuga. This is nature. Okay, they exist. This is power that exists in the nature. Okay, you have two things that have the intent to push each other. Magnetic. Okay, this we call Dhammacari. For example, Buddha talk about different things that happen when the Buddha come, Bodhisattva reborn. So there is earthquake. But you see, before we talk about reason, another reason of earthquake, of the water coming into the ground and affecting on the globe. But here we talk about this, that earthquake also coming when the Buddha he come into the stomach of his mother. For example, we talk about this, that the mother is dreaming about white elephant. He talk about this, that all the bodhisattva, they reborn after 10 months. So there is like a general or norma of the nature that also it exists. Like I said, anicca, dukkha, anatta, it's also part of it. So this is another things that affect. There's already third things that as a nature things exist and affecting on us and all the world around us. Okay? Now there is another order, which is our consciousness. Till now I talked many times about physical even things, also about us as a human being, but also physical. But in the mind also there is order. For example, the mind is working very, very fast, rising, ceasing. This is his way of function. Every moment we are thinking, hearing, seeing, smelling, very, very fast, changing very, very fast. Okay, so this is one, for example. So rising and ceasing. The mind is affecting the body, and the body also affecting the mind. Okay, there is combination or effect, cause and effect between body and mind. This is also, you can say, this is we call Jita Niyama. Jita, it's a mind, consciousness. Okay, so this is the order or the law of the or function of the consciousness. Okay, and other things, for example, we have in the mind, we have also Jetasika. It means conditions. Like sometimes some mind maybe have greed, anger, another one have anger, another one have delusion, another one have loving kindness, another one. They are coming one after the others. Okay, this is what I am thinking or whatever. So my mind all the time is changing, and every time there is different attitude in the mind. So this is also we affected by the mind, affected by the sense doors. We see something, we like it. We hear something, we don't like it, maybe. So we have the six sense doors, and we affected by this. Okay, we're reacting to these six sense doors. Okay, how we are reacting? Because in ourselves we have what we call anosaya or hindrances. Okay, so sometimes we are acting, maybe someone making some, you hear some things, sound, and then you scary, okay? Or maybe you see something, you like it very much, you want it very much. So you're reacting according to the greed, anger, delusion you have in the mind, okay? Also, you have faculties, you have like paramita, things that you collected. For example, you train a lot from piano. So then now you collect this knowledge of playing piano, you know, or paramita, okay? Some people develop concentration, some people develop other paramita, okay, effort. So all these things we collected, also good things, also bad things in the past. So this is became like habit for us, or quality and negative. So all these things, it's a kind of way of function of the mind. The mind is never stopping. You cannot stop. Even when you die, immediately you're reborn. Okay? But not only this, you can say about the mind that you have also some powers. People have telepathy, okay? Or people can read the mind of others. People that can maybe remember past life or future or whatever. So the mind has its own function also. And we affected by this also. Even people can walk on the water, can fly if they use strong concentration, jhana. Okay, they can do other things. So this is the fourth things that I mentioned, which is another things is a law of the nature, which we are part of the nature, and these things affecting us. Okay, they're affecting us because they are as a nature. Gravitatio is just a nature. Okay, it's not connect to anything. Anicca, it's a nature, things that everything change. It's not connect to anything. Okay, of course, they are influence each other. There are all these energy or all these laws of nature, they are influenced, they're involving each other. One affecting the other affecting the other, okay? So they influence on our body and our mind, okay, our soul or whatever we call it. But there is another things which is so strong that sometimes we think that this is the only things and everything is serving these things. This power is just a power as the other four, but is because it's very obvious. it's very strong power, or let's say a rule, or nature, or law that is so strong. We say this is the most, the Buddha said this is the most power that they have, but this is not the only power that they have. Because it will be determinism. If this is the only power I'm going to talk about, this is the power of the result that bring us when we take actions with attachment. This is depend on this is the law that when we are function with intention, we are creating some kind of effect because of this. This is the law of what we call the law of the cause and effect. This is why, because in our mind have intention, this intention called jetana. This jetana make us take actions with reason, with meaning, with determination, with free will, let's say, if I call it like this, with decision. If this intention coming with ignorance, like greed, anger, delusion, obviously we will take the actions by the greed, anger, delusion. How we take actions? We take actions by thinking. Maybe if the anger coming, I think bad about someone. I even want someone to die. If it's come by greed, maybe I want to have something that I see or I get, maybe it's belong to someone and I want it. Okay? If this come by delusion, maybe I don't know this, cause, effect, I care or I don't care anything. It means that if this greed, anger, and delusion will come and will be as, this is come from anosaya. If this is come and take actions and influence on my intention, then I will take actions by greed, anger, delusion with the thinking, speaking, and acting. Then I create these actions which will cause effect on me in the future. Okay? I do it now, but it will serve in the future. But I can take the actions not only by the volition or this jetana that I say, it's not only can serve by the greed, anger, delusion. Sometimes we by loving kindness. Sometimes we have maybe wanting to give, renunciation. Sometimes by wisdom. So it means also the good things will take effect and will create some kind of imprint in my mind. And this imprint will make some effect in the future. If you want to know what kind of things that can be in the bad things, okay, I will tell you. This is influenced by the jetana, okay? We call it jetana. This is the intention or the volition or the will that I say. Okay, this is the free will that I take, but I take it out with greed, anger, delusion, or loving kindness, compassion, or whatever. Okay, so if I will make bad thinking, for example, I want to have stinginess, I want to have something that covetousness, I want to have something that belongs to someone else. If it will come by hatred, ill will, okay, so maybe I want to kill someone. I wish that someone will die or destroy. Okay, or maybe it's come by delusion, okay, wrong view. So in this way, it's will influence by thinking. If these bad things will come by speech, I can tell lie, I can spread between people, okay, I can use speech which is no meaning, like a drunk or whatever, okay. Or I can talk with us with maybe I hurt you, blah, 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 blah. I wish that you will be maybe cursing someone or violent of speech like this, or hurting someone very strong. This will be in anger. Okay, so you see also by speech I can make bad things, and then if I take actions, actually the Buddha say about three things: killing, stealing, and bad sex, committed adultery. But you have also the opposite. The opposite you have in two ways. One thing is preventing. I make a wish not to do this. I make a wish not to do that. Okay? But also you have the taking actions. For example, I say I make a wish not to give, but also you can give dana. So this is in the good way, okay? Maybe you say, I make a wish not to spread between people or not to make bad things to people. But you also, if you take two people and you make them coming together as a friends, this also good actions that you have done because of the opposite from the wrong action. So you see that at the end, we have 10 things to do good, 10 things to do bad. They somehow will imprint on us and will cause us to do actions which will bring reaction in the future. This is what we call the law of karma, action and reaction. But these action and reactions, they will not be able to come if they will not have the condition to come. For example, suppose I was stealing something, but still nobody catch me. So I didn't got any punishment. Okay? I drive very fast, but no policeman, no camera, nothing. So nobody catch me. Okay? It was not in a condition for me to be catched. Maybe the people, they just recognize that they missed the money. Still, nobody catch me. The condition didn't come for me to be in the jail or to be punished with this. This karma of stealing didn't make anything yet because the condition didn't come yet. Then the people start to investigate. Where it can be? My money maybe come 1 month, 2 months, I don't know, maybe 1 week. Nobody catch me. Even nobody suspect on me yet. The karma didn't ripen. So I didn't got it. Okay? The karma didn't come back. Because I said that if I steal, what is the punishment? I have to catch. There have to be, maybe someone will steal for me. But you see, the karma didn't ripen yet. It didn't come yet. So you don't get anything from this. Okay? And then maybe people find it, and then it takes more time. But during the time, maybe I was thinking I should regret. It was not correct what I've done. And then I say sorry, I'm a misunderstanding, I took it, please forgive me. But karma disappear. Because why? The actions that I took now destroy the other guy. It takes sometimes. If it's not ripened, it disappears. Okay? So you see that the karma, suppose I need to get, I don't know, let's say another things to show you, okay? The Buddha, for example, he have to be beautiful because of his past karma. But he reborn in India. So in genetically affected that he will be like Indian people. So of course the karma was this, that he will be beautiful. And he was more beautiful than his parents. But still the other powers of the words affecting of this, that then he will be Indian. He was not blonde. He was not Chinese. He didn't look like Chinese. He didn't look like Indian black. Okay, why? Not depend on his actions that he was making beautiful, good things. Because he just reborn in India, okay? Suppose I have to be starving for food, but I reborn because of another karma, I don't know, in the king family. So this karma of getting poor not come, okay? Suppose I'm supposed to be Mozart. I learn, I know music, blah, blah, and then I come to reborn because of other things, I reborn in Syria. So I don't have any tool to show my knowledge. So how can I be Mozart in this case? Okay, so it means that the karma didn't ripen yet. Some karma will not be any possible to be, for example, okay, I missed the opportunity. Next life, I die, I reborn in another place. Already this Mozart does not affect anymore. Or this karma that was supposed to come soon will not come and then disappear. Why? Because the situation that I born with. So you see that, of course, the karma have very, very strong effect, but it's not the only things. It depends on other things, if she can come or not come. And this is not that the karma is manipulating the other rules. Opposite, the other rules is serving the karma. If they come in combination, suppose I hit someone, okay, and I never go on the forest, so no tree fall on my head, okay. But suppose I hit someone and I'm walking on the forest, and then suddenly the wind coming and then hitting my head, because the combination coming, the constellation coming, that I can get the karma now. Suppose I have to fly and then to fall from the airplane and to die, but I never fly. In this life, I never fly. So how can I fall from the airplane? Okay, so you see that karma, it's one rule, but it's not the only rule, and they are depending on each other. Okay, I try to say what. I want to give you more examples. I think that I write. Okay, another things, for example, if you don't make any effort, suppose you have very talent, you can be very, very professor, but you never make the effort to go to study in the university. So how can you be professor? It's the same like, suppose I have a switch, okay? Bikuboli give an example. I was sitting in the room, he said, so cold, I don't know what to do. So then the other friends come, we say, why don't we turn on the switch? He said, there is electricity, there is a switch, there is heaters, but you need to make the effort to go and turn on the switch. So it depends on your effort also. If you don't make effort, how this karma will come true, okay? This is also, you see that the karma is dependent on other conditions that will come. Now, sometimes people think they get confused because you see that karma is very strong power, okay? And so they get the impression that everything is just the karma. So if it's like this, it means that I don't have to do anything, because everything that happened to me now, it's because of past karma. The past karma affecting on me. It means if the past karma affecting on me, it's determinism. It means everything is already written in the past, what I have done in the past. So I cannot take any decision now, because whatever decision now I take, it means that the God is controlling me. The karma is controlling me. It means it's fatalic. It's nothing for me to do. So everybody will be, like killers or robbers or whatever. But if I understand that actually everything happened in the present moment, and I am the owner of my deeds, the Buddha said. Buddha said, not everything is karma, because if you think that everything is karma, you will be neglected, you're negligent, you don't do anything, you say, anyway, what I'm doing is karma. You have to take responsibility on your life. We have the free will every moment to take decision to change, and it's possible to change every moment, to do good every moment. If, for example, I have good karma, they open a meditation center near my home, but I never go and practice. So how can this, what the meaning of this good karma? Okay, so you can say, oh, you have good karma, but you never, but Buddha said, no, you have, that's why you can blame the people. You can say you was foolish, you make wrong things, you take the wrong decision. Because in the Jetana, one function of the Jetana is the what we so-called the free wills for us to take action. That's why we can, every moment we can be better people. You can, in India, people, they say, everything is karma, everything is already written from the past, nothing for me to be, I never go to land. I go, the Buddha say, no, this is not correct to do like this. Then you just, don't do any actions, any things for yourself, and then you are like, it means that we are like a machine, okay? There is one solution, one things, but no, when we said, Buddha said, you have your own free will, your jetana, your intention, and every moment you can change it. Every moment you can make good things, which is opposite. If you make good things, it will destroy the bad karma. If already you have bad karma, it's supposed to control you. These good things that you will do now will help you to, like I gave you an example, just the person change his mind, go and give back what is still. You say forgiveness, okay? Or you are sitting and sending loving kindness. So you overcome your anger. Till the way that you really practice meditation and you can clean the greed, anger, delusion from the mind. And what happened with this? This, actually we said that if this only depends on karma, you never get enlightened. Because it's you go one life after life and so many karma we make in the past. But because it's not depend on only on the karma, it's also depend on the attachment and the ignorant, and we capable to clean it by vipassana. It means that in the moment that you practice vipassana, you clean the attachment and the ignorant, and this is the meaning of nirodha, nirvana. It means cutting away the greed, anger, delusion from the mind. When you reach to this state, actually, what is the reason that the jetana creating the karma? What is the reason that the jetana, this volition in the mind or intention in the mind, create karma? Because of the greed, anger, delusion. In the moment that the person is what so-called arahant, enlightened, he cutting the greed, anger, delusion. So it means that this jetana is not affecting karma anymore. So it means this is so-called karma, which is destroying any kind of karma. So whatever this person doing, what we call enlightened person, it's just a functional. It's not dirty with the greed, anger, delusion, and not the opposite things. It's not producing any karma for the future. But still he have karma that he have effect on him from the past before he became enlightened. And that's why sometimes can happen to him bad things. This is the result of the stupid things that he have done in the past or good things that he have done in the past. Okay? But in the moment that he get enlightened, his mind is functioning in different way because he don't have any more greed, anger, delusion. This root does not exist. That's why whatever he take actions, it will be pure without any attachment. It will not produce any actions for the future. So in the moment that he died totally, he don't reborn anymore. This is called final nirvana. So as long as he is alive, still the body is function. But whatever he will do, he will not be able to hurt other people because no greed, anger, delusion. And his mind also function as a functional mind. I give you example what is mean functional mind. You take a big truck on the cliff, on the mountain, starting to go down. There is a children laying down on the maybe they go Skyping or whatever, they're sleeping there, and then this truck going down the mountain, crushing all the children, killing all the children. and continue to go down. Coming into tank, whatever, petrol, bombing all the city, continue to go down. Atomic bomb, all the country. This truck actually is just material. It's just a functional. This truck is not doing any karma because karma it's produced by mind. Then the truck don't have mind. In the same way, the mental process of the enlightened person is without greed, anger, delusion. He is functioning out of functional mind and not attachment mind. So his mind not creating any cause and effect for the future. He's just serving the moment that he's still alive, because life he is still alive, so the mind must working. So you function only with good mind, but don't produce any bad things. So that's why the Buddha say, a few times say, the karma is not the only things, the only powers that affecting on us. We are not affected by only karma. And the person is dependent. He have what we call so-called free will. And this is in the Jatana. I hope that I make it clear. Any questions?
I was thinking, when I'm drunk, is there less intention on what I'm doing, or?
No, this is ignorant. The mind is by ignorant. When you're drunk, it's affecting on you in a bad way.
So it's worse.
Well, worse, of course.
When I'm stealing and I'm drunk, it's not that I'm not knowing what I'm doing.
It's still stealing, still taking.
Yeah.
And also you have there the wrong view, wrong michaditi, we say. Okay, you're perceiving the things in the wrong way.
I also have a question.
Yes, please.
Which one's stronger? Is the kamma stronger than the free will? Is stronger than the universe, or is the universe stronger than the free will?
Again, sorry, I could not hear well.
Is the free will stronger than the universe, or is our universe stronger than the free will? Like, does the universe decide our life more than the free will, or is the free will stronger?
The free will, it's more strong than the life. Life is life, but we can change the things. For example, we are human beings. We can make manipulation genetic. It means we influence the nature. Even people that can practice strong concentration, they can fly. They can go against the gravity. They can walk on the water. They can sit on the snow. This is everything is in nature, but the human being can change it if he use a different kind of technique.
So the human mind, the kamma, is stronger than the fate.
The human mind, then the
human mind, the kamma, the free will, is stronger than the fate.
No, the kamma and free will, it's two different things. Kamma and the free will is two different things. But if you ask like this, kamma, it's stronger than the universe. Because why? The kamma, it's the most, the Buddha said that kamma, it's the most strong power. This is one thing. The free will, it's what I call the jatana, which is the intention in our mind, which is taking decision every moment. Because if it's only kamma that make us take decision, okay, so what will be, it's something like there is a God that controls us. There is nothing for us to do. But you think about the moment that just the person start to become, okay, just start to become because of ignorance, became sankhara, and then mind appear. So what happened then? There is no karma yet. So how the man know how to do in this moment? Because there is no karma, he just start, okay? So there's no any karma. So how we create karma from nothing? Because it's not that the karma is producing the situations that we are around, serving to the karma to be or not to be.
Okay. So the free will is stronger than the karma, but the karma is less strong than the fate.
The free will is making the karma.
Okay.
And the karma can be good or bad. So you can produce in the free will karma, which is destroying any karma. This is the Magapala, for example. You got me? You understand? Yeah, Marcus, you want to say something? Please.
I understand it.
Yes, the young man was asking about fate. But in Buddhism, as far as I know, Ofer, there is no fate. There is no, it's karma. You make karma by thinking, speaking, and action. And this creates things you basically that happen to you. But there is no fate, like in German or in English, fate, it doesn't exist in Buddhism. And the Buddha was very clear. He said, if you were asking, is the free will stronger than the universe? So the universe is basically, it's a very good question. I have to say, was strong, the universe is stronger, then meditation, Dhamma, the path would not exist. We would not be able to be enlightened. But we are enlightened. We can become enlightened if we, if we do meditation, if we do vipassana, we can become enlightened. And this is because the free will, what we can do, is possible and stronger.
Yeah, that's correct. 100%. Yeah. You got it. You got the answer.
Yes. So our free will is the strongest. It's the
Yeah, of course. Of course. The Buddha said, what cannot achieve by effort, everything can achieve by effort. If you struggle on something, you can get it. If you use your free will to go, you have determination, even if I sit all the night, I get enlightened. This is what the Buddha said, the determination. The Jetana, if the Jetana want to achieve something, she will achieve something. That's why we all should not be negligent. We should develop good. We should stop doing bad and practice how much we can. We are human beings. We have intelligence. We have the ability to discriminate between good and bad. And this free will, if we are using these kind of things in a good way, we can be free from suffering. Of course, yeah.
One more.
Yeah, please.
So if the free will is the strongest, can we also influence how long it takes to get to the end destination, to the goal? Or
No. You cannot know because it's depend on many conditions.
Yeah. We need to be patient then.
Yeah, of course.
Trust, right?
Of course. Of course, you cannot know because it depends on many things, but it's the only way. The Buddha said, Ekaya no mako. It's surely path. You will win it any win-win game. You just have to play this game of 8-4 path, you will win. You're already in the beginning, you are the winner. You just have to play.
Ofer?
Yeah, please.
I still don't really understand that because to me, when you say the free will, it implies that there is something what can make a decision. So last week you told us we're like a cloud wandering, thinking it makes its own decision, but it doesn't, right? So every decision that comes in my mind depends from my whatever socialization or friends. They say come to me to the Dhammacari center. Some people make a vipassana retreat and they continue. Other think, oh, it's a good thing, but they will not continue. So to me, there is not really. I don't understand that concept of free will because it implies. I would think, why is my father not doing vipassana? I'm always telling him, do it, but he would never make this decision. So, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, of course. You see that this depends on many things, but at the end, you took the decision. Otherwise, you put all what happened to you on other things. It means you are like a machinery. There is a God that controls you. And you take all the responsibility for yourself. So why to put the people in the jail? This is their past karma that make them killing. They didn't kill. They are not responsible on anything. But the people, you see, if suppose you are staying in the jungle and then you know there is a tiger, you can choose many, many things. Okay? You can lay down on pretending to die. This is one teacher. Okay? It's not my example. Yeah, you can pretend that you are dying, you can run away, you can jump on the tree, but every time you will decide something else. You don't know what you will decide. If it was like this, you all the time decide the same things. It's like computer that I put them inside the information, all the time you get one result. Must be. No, determinism. You know exactly. It's the same like ball. You know how it's a billiard. Yeah? If I take a billiard and I beat the ball in this and this strong power on this direction, and you will touch another ball in another direction, so all the time you know exactly to which directions the ball will go. Every time that you do, if you know to predict, you know to guess where the ball will go. If you know A, B, C, D, you know the result. So it means that we are working like this, but actually we are not working like this. All the time we take different decisions. Every time your friend will tell you go to every time, sometimes you don't like, sometimes you like, sometimes this, sometimes that. You will take different decisions. You put all what you are doing on your friend, but actually at the end you are choosing in the present moment what you like. Understand? Otherwise you say I'm robotic. They put the information and then no. Not every evening you will drink tea. Even the same condition. Sometimes you drink, sometimes you don't drink. Yeah, please.
Did I understand right? So it's working like this. Like it's not like we can press a button so many times and we know after the 1,000 times it's going like this. We don't know when it's actually going. You can only press the button.
No, you cannot know. What decision you take in the present moment, you don't know. Otherwise, it's determinism. It's all the time, you know, the Buddha said, it's not determinism. Actually, what for us to, I know A, B, C, D, it means I know the result. And we are not working like this. But you have to understand, Jetana is the will that take the actions. Decision of taking the actions, the volition. But it's still non-self. It's just conditioned by itself. Don't mistake I am. It's not I am. It's a condition of taking actions. So Mahasi Sayadaw say, if there is a karma, the Jetana is response to the this is the condition in the mind to take the will, the decision. Okay? This is another condition. Like feeling is the one that getting the result. Liking, disliking, neutral, this is the one that pay the karma. If supposed to be someone, okay? So the condition of the Jetana is the one that taking the action inside us.
I have one more question.
Yeah, please.
If you don't take a decision, does not taking the right decision create bad karma?
If you take decision by greed, anytime, anyway, you will take decision. But when you don't take decision, when you are sleeping, then you don't create any karma. When you lose consciousness, you don't create any karma. There is no intention in the mind. But if you take a decision, if you take intention by greed, anger, delusion, and then it will affect by thinking, speaking, and actions, in the moment that you will act, then you create the imprint of the karma.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
You understand?
Yes.
It's very delicate. I hope that you can understand the way that I explain, but I didn't expect that you will understand. I thought maybe this conversation go into confusion, but somehow I thought I'd see that you could get some things from this. I have the impression, but it's very delicate. What for me, it was important in this conversation to show you that not everything is a karma. The karma, all the conditions helping to karma to be or not to be. But karma is just one condition for the 5. It's called niyama. Okay, gravity, I'm standing. It's not a karma. It's just, it's a nature that I can stand. Okay? We have to die. Everything anicca. It's not a karma. It's because we have to die, because it's the nature of the Dhammacari. Even you don't know, there is no angels, there is no one to watch, to look, to be witness. There is a tree now in the Amazonas which the leaf falling down. Nobody know about it. I talk about tree that there is a leaf which falling down. For sure it's happened. This not can belong to karma, but it's happened. Okay? But because the karma is very, very strong, let's say, force, that's why sometimes we get confused. We mix, we think everything that happened to us.
Prabhupada, I have a question. Like, for example, what about like conditions or like the ways a person dies? Like, how does relate to karma? Like, for example, if someone like dies by an accident, by a disease, but if they die younger or older,
Karma is very, very strong effect, but if he's not driving, so he cannot make accident.
Okay.
The karma is very, very effect, but if he's healthy and strong, he will not get probably heart attack now.
Mm-hmm. And what if a person like commits suicide?
If you commit suicide in this moment, in the moment of the creating, making the suicide is not a karma, he's producing of karma.
Okay.
It's not paying karma, it's producing karma. Come in this mind, very, very big ill will. Maybe worry, maybe anger, maybe despair, and he take a knife and in this moment he create karma, which drop him to the hell. He fall to the hell, this is the vipak. This is what the karma make.
Mm-hmm.
Very bad, actually. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And like, it's just like curiosity.
Yeah.
Is there like a sort of like fated, in a way to say, like lifetime that a person has, or this also changes?
It also changes, because if you reborn now, good karma, we're reborn as a human being. But the time that we are reborning now, this is a time of 100 years. You cannot live more than 100 years. Not because of the karma, because of the season that you born, because of the time that you born. This is called kala. The time that you are reborn now as a human being is a human being living 100 years. But if you will reborn as a human being in another time, another kala, maybe the human being live 84,000 years. Then you live to 4,000 years. Okay. You have a good karma to live long life. But how much I have good karma to live long life? I cannot live no more than 100. I cannot live 150 years without this good karma. But I live 100 years. Why I live 100 years? Because this is the occasion. This is the time.
Mm-hmm.
I have very good karma to be very strong man, but I cannot be 100 meter. Human being is now 150, 160, 170, 2 meters. But it will never be in this occasion, in this color, will never be. But why? I have good karma. Do they have great karma? Why it cannot be 100 meters? Because this is not the season that people living 100 meters. There is a season that people living 100 years. So you see that this is effect that are really beautiful. But with this amount of whatever it is. You understand?
Yeah,
So you see that how many function is there. But karma is one function. Very strong, very important. The Buddha didn't reborn like this. This is Chinese people like this. The Buddha didn't reborn black. If he would choose parents in Africa, he probably will be beautiful black man. If he would choose a family in China, probably have this kind of head. Maybe Switzerland, maybe is white, very beautiful white, blonde hair or whatever. Understand?
Yes, thank you.
But anyway, he will have blue eyes. Even in Africa, he will have blue eyes. Because this is the niyama of the karma of the Buddha to be with blue eyes. He have 32 figures of body anyway, wherever he will reborn. Please.
I have a last question.
Yeah, please.
Is in the, for example, is in Europe the same season now that in India? And if it's the same season, is in the world, everywhere in the world is the same season, or is it a different season in different places?
Yeah, we're in the same season now of humanity. Same size of people, about same aging, okay? About many things, it's very similar. Another season, all the world, people living long life. People have different size of body in another time.
So the season is not only described with time, because where you are currently probably is a bit later or earlier than we are.
You call it kala, it means time or occasion. For example, now we are season of Buddhism. Suppose I have good karma, but I reborn in the time of no Buddhism. So I will never be able to meet the Buddha teaching. Now I'm good kala, so I can reborn in the time, I can meet the Buddhism. But I have to go to the monastery, I have to make the effort. You understand? So this is also, you can say, season. There is Buddhism around the world, and there is no teaching of the Buddha. You have to buy a ticket to go to Dhammacari. Nobody took you. You use your intelligence, your decision to do it. Easily you could go with your friend to the pub. Bitteschön.
Ajarn,
Yeah,
if someone born autist,
yeah.
that's it's karma,
Karma,
right?
yeah, karma. Autist is a karma from reborn. Yeah. What happened is that in the moment of dying, there is a strong karma that affecting on us in the last moment. We call it kamma nimitta or jita nimitta. Okay? Duty. This is how we call it. This is the last moment of dying. That's why many times, for example, people say you want to change it, you go sit nearby the dead people, try to talk to them about the good things they have done. And you understand? Something in that moment you can change the karma of the person of the moment of dying. You tell them, oh, you remember how good things you make. Try to motivate inside them. Be mindful, acknowledge rising, falling. What you do in this moment? You try to help them to motivate good actions in the mind, which in the moment of dying, the good karma will take the effect and affect on you how you were reborn in the next time. And this is called Patisandhi. The Patisandhi, it's the first moment of rebirth. This is will fix if you will be man, woman, if you will be whatever, blind or not blind, if you can see, you can hear, if you will be autist or whatever.
So
And this is
actually,
because of the effect of the past karma of the life. It's cause and effect. They're coming one after the others. You think there is a baby, there is a birth of someone. Yeah? Happy. Everybody happy. Baby born. You know what this means? That someone crying somewhere because someone died. The man and the woman, when they come together, there is a birth there. It means someone died. You think we're happy, someone birth, huh? But we don't think about someone which is sorry now that he lost someone.
so the way a person is born
Mhm.
with the qualities, even the quality to know the difference between good or bad. So that
No,
is,
no,
so
this is
it's stuck.
this is no. This is he came with some anosaya. Okay, well, he gave it with them 4 things. Okay, one thing that he bring with them, it's the karma. For example, he reborn as a human being. He reborn as an angel. He reborn as in the hell. He reborn as an angry ghost. Okay, this is the karma will take him. Okay, so if you're reborn as a human being, so we have the 5 sense doors: hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, feeling. Okay, so this is what he come with. Now, this is about the karma bring him in. Okay, the second things he give good karma and bad karma. Okay, another things that he will bring. Okay, it's the anosaya, which is how much, for example, some people more fearful for the other people. Okay, it's not something that they collect this fear from now. They bring it from past life. Some people, they are maybe more, they have better, more loving kindness. It's not something that they just develop here now. They develop it in the past life. So it's mean paramita and anosaya, or hindrances. Okay? This is also coming with us from past life. Anosaya, paramita, good karma and bad karma.
Okay.
Okay? And this is because of the last moment of dying. When you die, this will push you to the next life. If you're reborn as a human being or reborn as a... So you see, even I make very bad things in the past, and suddenly my friend sitting nearby me and tell me, "Oh, just pay attention, rising, falling." He helped me in this moment to take another, to change, so-called change, create another conditions for the karma to come. Okay?
What can we do for newborn baby when she just come? How can we help her?
What you mean? I didn't understand the question.
Like you gave advice for someone dying, how to help him to reborn in a better place.
Yeah. For birth, it's already in the stomach of the mama I'm talking. Just the men and women come together. Okay?
Yes, I understand.
The eggs and the spring going into the egg. Okay? And the mind is going in because someone died. The mind coming in, already there is sentient beings inside.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. So my question is, when the baby come
Out from his mother? Yeah.
from his mother, well, can we do something to change the karma, like to help him?
You see how much you, for example, teach him Dharma, teach him education, whatever, all these things influence on him on a good way. That influence on a good way. Even in the stomach of mama, what we say to the mother, send Mary to your baby. Send loving kindness. Touch your stomach and send loving kindness to your stomach. Wish good things. He hear you. If you are practicing, he feel you. You influence him. Same like you influence them by your genetic, you can influence them by the condition, create a condition for them.
Okay.
You understand? Of course, you can do a lot. Just create the environment.
But
Don't lie by yourself. Practice. Make a charity. He will be witness for all these things. Even if you don't remember, but he is still involved.
if people did committed suicide,
Sorry?
if people committed suicide,
Yeah.
then you said they create kamma of hell, right?
Because of the suicide, normally it's coming because of anger. That's why. So the moment of dying, it's influenced by anger and worry, by disliking, by ill will. And ill will push us to the hell.
Yeah, and in that moment, if that happened,
Yeah.
we cannot help.
You cannot really. In this moment, when he die, immediately he reborn to its spontaneous birth, its spontaneous birth. Angels, angry ghosts, all these things is not going to stomach of mama. It's spontaneously. In the moment that it stopped the life, immediately he reborn in the head. It's a very split moment. What you can do for them, you can send a merit. Okay, the merit will get everywhere. And when you do something good, you can invite them, you can dedicate to them. Angry ghost, for example, they can come and participate on it. There is some angry ghost that they are eating merit. It can push them up.
Because I think about that because my grandmother jumped from the ninth floor, and also the indigenous people on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation. So many youth people there are doing this, and they affect each other, and then the next people are doing this. So
you can do a lot for them. Every time that you make a merit, invite them to share the merit. They will come. They can come. You can help them. This is the Buddha say, sometimes when we give blessing, the monk give you blessing, they tell you take the glass of water and make with the glass of water. You know this? You don't know these actions. This is very famous in the Buddhist. Also Buddha himself, when the Mara, before he get enlightened, Mara told them, you are not capable to be enlightened. You should go back home and make merit, make good things. So the Buddha said to Mara, I make so much good things, and the earth is the witness because she got a lot of water for me. And actually, this is in the sutta called outside the wall. Outside the wall. They are standing outside the wall and they don't dare to come in to take the merit. So please invite them to come. And this, for example, Yatavari Vahapura Paripurenti Sakaram Evam Met Mewa Intotim. This is when the monk give you this blessing. The Buddha said the same like all the rivers filling the oceans. They never stop filling the oceans, and the ocean is so big. And still they give them water and water and water. The same way we wish for you to have a merit so much that you can feel the angel, the angry ghost, which cannot feel them. Difficult to feel them. But we wish for you that your merit will be able success to do it for them. So much we wish for your merit. And then we say, Adasi me akasi me ativita saka. This means he make on behalf of me. He was my relative. He was my companion. He did things and invite me. He helped me so much. So I should give him back. In this way, someone making merit, he have to share with the dead people. Because you have relative there for sure. And every time invite them to come. Otherwise they will be shy. They will stay outside the world. They will not come in. And this is the Buddha teach the king Bimbisara. When the king Bimbisara give the Buddha the land, the bamboo grove. This is the first monastery that the Buddha got. So he give, and the Buddha give him blessing. But he didn't share the merit. So the hungry ghost, they was crying in the night. And the king cannot sleep. He was hearing some dreaming, bad dreams. He don't know what is this kind of voice he hear. So in the moment he asked in the morning he asked the Buddha, what happened to me? Why I cannot sleep? He say, your relative is waiting for marriage. Why don't you send the merit? And the Buddha teach him to make the glass of water, to share the merit with them. And he teach him, this is called Kandikaya, I think, Kudaka, something like this. Outside the wall it's called. You should do this. It's very important. Every time you do merit, don't forget them. They need you. You can help them. Merit, metta, it's working. Everywhere, even in the hell. I have one student, she had strong concentration when she was practicing meditation. She said to me, Ofer, I don't know, I'm looking at the floor, they are shouting, they are crying. They ask me, please help, what should I do? I said, just send metta. Don't push your hand to touch, because there is no, it's just by mind, you see. All you can do is just to send metta. She can see. She can see them. She has strong concentration. She asked me what to do with this. Well, how can to help them? They want help. This is the hell. What she sees is the hell. They ask her to help her. So she said, I told her, just send merit. You cannot do anything. But you see, you need strong concentration to see. Bitteschön. Yeah, Sophia, we don't hear you. You are.
Now you hear it?
Yeah, please now, Pierre.
Okay. No, so I have a follow-up question about the hell.
Yeah.
Because right now you said, like, with strong concentration you can see it.
Yeah, Buddha he could see. Yeah, in the picture you can see Buddha is teaching everywhere. You have different. So the hell is also sitting there and teaching there. He could send his body there.
That's because one time I was reading a Dharma book and then it was talking about the hell, and I was reading like 3 pages of very much like descriptions of torture and really, really bad. And I was like just really confused about like, what is this? Is this like some kind of stories that people make up to scare someone, or does this have some truth? Like, do people see this? So you would say it's not a story.
No, the sentient beings. This is we experience. We was there already. Probably was there a few times. Even the Buddha himself, in the past, he had to go there. This experience is same like dogs, cat, but with the eyes you can see them. Birds, you can see them. Okay? These sentient beings you can see, but some sentient beings you cannot see because the body is a fine. It's the same like aura you cannot see. With strong concentration you can see aura, but it does not mean this does not exist. So these sentient beings, their body is a final body, but they have body, and they also have mind, and the mind experience suffering. This is not a crazy people in their madhouse, the shouting, oh, you said they are in the hell. This is not this human being in the crazy house. There's different things. I'm talking about people which die and they have a lot of anger, a lot of worry, the bad, very bad karma push them to these situations. And they are sentient beings which we are not capable to see with our sense doors. Our sense doors is limited what we can see. You know, the dog smelling more than us. But what the dog is smelling, you cannot smell. But it's not mean it's not exist. The bee can see the colors of the flowers we cannot see. But it's not mean that the color that the bee is seeing it does not exist. Because it's final rupa, we call it.
Yeah, okay, I understand that, but
to
ask like a follow-up question, like it was really specific, like it was really systematic. Like you have a hell where there are trees and the spikes are pointing down, and then you have a hell and there's lava, and then you I'm just wondering, like, do people see? Then people should see like exactly the same.
No. Most of the sentient beings in the hell, you have sub-hells. You have hells cold and you have hell hot. You have sub-hells. You have different people stealing, people killing, people, I don't know. Hitler is in different hells. The different people describe you hell because they see different levels of the hell, different place of the hell. Similar people, they say, no, the people was witnessing human being. And they say, some of them walking like this. No, some of them very black. No, because it depends which place they visit in the world. So some things with the hell, you have sub-hells. Most of the sentient beings in the hell. More than bee, more than flies, more than snakes, more than ants. You have sentient beings exist in the hell. With so much full experience. You see, just now, Febe told you how many people suicide around there. How much stupid we are. We have chance today. We are human beings. We can produce good things. But what we do? Throw it to the rubbish. Because you are in the Dharma, and I'm very happy about you. We are very lucky.
Yeah, we are. Thank you.
Welcome. You see, I'm very happy about your understanding and your access to this subject. Because when I was thinking how to explain this subject, I thought maybe it will lead to very confusing. But I see you are asking questions. It means that you're capable to digest. There is a ground in your wisdom that you can capable to understand it. And I'm very happy about you. I didn't take it for granted that you will. I said maybe it will be difficult for me to explain how to go into. But it was much more easy to get you than I was thinking. And I really appreciate it. And thank you, Febe, for give the opportunity to go into this important and good subject. Because many people get confused. Many people they're just getting confused. Karma, what is this kind of things? Mishmash. You see how simple is it actually? When we understand it, we see it just another law of nature. Exists also this very strong, very important, but not only. Bitteschön. Any other questions? Good. So thank you very much. I appreciate very much. And I wish for all of you, for all the good things you gain, that you continue to take the right decision, to walk on the Dharma, and all the things that you are doing will be a fruit for you, condition for you, that established for you from all these 24 conditions will be for you to overcome all kind of suffering for Makkah, Pala, and Nirvana. Thank you very much. Gute Nacht.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Dankeschön.
תודה רבה.
בבקשה. And bis nächste Mal. Vielleicht nächste Woche. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Thank you.
When do you go to Thailand?
I'm supposed to fly on the 14th of February.
So
For
at least
1 month.
two more.
Two more, yeah. Supposed to be another 2 more. Yeah.
Good.
Good.
You.
Thank you.
See you.
See you. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye. Thank you. Good night. Bye.
Angelika,
Ja.
ich komme ja nächste Woche und dann erklärst du mir das alles nochmal, bitte.
Was denn?
Na, was er heute gesagt hat, ich verstehe immer nicht so viel, nicht alles von dem
Alles klar.
Englischen.
Gut. Mach mal.
Vor allen Dingen das mit dem Glas Wasser. Ich merke mir das.
Mit dem Glas Wasser. Ah, okay, wo das gemacht. Gut. Ciao.
Ciao.